I've been working motion design for 20 years, but I never felt more lost or more excited than I do right now. It's not a tutorial, it's a transformation, and I'm documenting every step. I started working with motion design before YouTube even existed. I was using 3D Max and learning from these 3D Max manuals in English, even though I didn't speak English at that time. I studied industrial design in uni, but I dropped out because they didn't have what I loved, which was animation. But they gave me a good foundation in design. After a few years working in my hometown, Bauru in Brazil, I followed my intuition to move to São Paulo to chase my dream to live from my art. I worked for animation studios, agencies, TV channel for brands like MTV, Apple, Samsung, Hugo Boss, Omega. I did everything. 2D animation in After Effects, frame by frame in Photoshop, 3D animation in Cinema 4D, compositing, 2D, 3D tracking. I became a generalist because I had to survive. I have always been passionate about art, but over time I started feeling a growing emptiness. In 2015, I decided to start over again, but this time on the other side of the world, Australia. Getting here wasn't easy. In São Paulo, I was working full-time during the day and freelancing at night to save money. I arrived in Australia with no English, no family, no support. But little by little things changed. I found amazing projects, recognition, stability. It's funny because with comfort came something I didn't expect. The silence, the distance from my family, the loneliness, the cultural shock. It all made me reflect deeply that in São Paulo I grew as a professional, and here in Australia I grew as a person. In 2018, I went through one of the hardest times in my life here. A long relationship that didn't work. I was far away from home, from everything familiar. That was when I created my first film, Relentless. Luckily, I had help from 2 friends, but I did almost everything on my own. It became my therapy. That project taught me something very powerful. Hiding pain doesn't heal anything, but turning pain into art, it does. 2025, it's a big milestone to me because I'm celebrating 10 years in Australia and I'm turning 40. And once again, I'm listening that voice inside me. Like everyone else, I carry childhood scars and I realized it was time to give them a voice. Silent Storm is gonna be about that. It's about feelings we bury that quietly shape our present in unexpected ways. It's about emotional numbness, disconnection, and the courage to feel again. The story is gonna take place in a surreal world where people they live in floating houses, above the clouds, peaceful, safe, but lifeless. The main character, a man who decides to escape, chasing something that he doesn't even understand, just like I did. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know if I'm gonna get founding. I'm still learning how to use a lot of those tools, but I'm documenting everything. This channel is gonna follow the entire process, from the first sketch to the final frame. The mistakes, the breakthroughs, the experiments, failures, and the lessons. If you have ever felt stuck, disconnected, or lost, this channel is for you too. Subscribe, follow along, and let's go through this storm together. My name is Rodrigo Germano, and this is just the beginning.